coming? Put your phone down.
Yeah, hang on. Hey, you guys aren't gonna wanna miss this. Let's fire this bad boy for the first time. Gather in. Hey, so check this out. We're gonna fire this thing for the first time and we're gonna do it live. We might as well let everybody share in our success or failure. So.
No, success.
Success, okay, all right. I'm nervous, are you nervous? Here we go. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Eric from Maxlider Brothers Customs. Chris is in the four-door Bronco and we are plumb out of time. It's time for Sema 2017. We gotta get on the road and we're gonna fire the four-door for the first time and you're gonna participate. So are you ready? Hey guys, are you ready? Yeah! Oh boy. On the count of 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Jesus, she lives. There's your first glimpse of the four-door Bronco. We're actually gonna make it to Sema.
Hey, good morning everybody. It's Eric from Maxlider Brothers Customs. Share a little news with you and a little update. We got like less than 24 hours and we're on the road with that to Las Vegas for Sema 2017. And tension and stress, like it's not like right here. It's like up here.
So the key turned, truck fired, took it for a quick drive so we knew it would at least make it through the Sema parade. Got it loaded on a trailer, headed out to Vegas.
We're gonna use about 19 straps to hook it so that nothing happens, because nothing's gonna happen on the way there, I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, we were down to 3 days before the show started and we didn't have even a moment to spare.
Right, a little more. Let me know when we're in back. Where's the spare tire at?
So we spent 3 days in the truck together and boy did that smell.
The day is here. We got the four-door following us. I'm sitting here with the Hoff, Jeff Hoffman. We got Chris Maxlider right up there.
Always driving.
We got cousin Rick.
What's up, guys?
That's right. We're locked and loaded. We got plenty of drivers and we are headed to Las Vegas.
So we got the four-door Bronco to Vegas, but we still had one more Bronco to pick up because we had a two-door Bronco that was gonna appear in the show too.
Yeah, so we had to send cousin Rick and the Hoff out to LA, wasn't it LA? So after we got to Vegas, they headed on another 8-hour trip or whatever it was to get the two-door Bronco to be in Blueprint Engines Sema booth.
And we thought we had made it unscathed until Chris and I were having dinner that night. The guys that arrived in LA to pick up the Bronco, they get loaded on the trailer and I get a phone call.
Ring, ring, ring.
Hey Hoff, what's up, man?
Hey, we got an issue.
Oh, what's that?
I don't want to tell you. Here, Rick.
Hi, cousin Rick.
Hey,
What's up?
We kind of backed into a car. Bye.
But the guys got the Bronco loaded, they paid someone off, and they were headed back to Las Vegas so we can get the two-door into the show too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got both of our Broncos ready for the dance. Sema 2017.
Why does that blue one, that small blue one, look so short?
I wonder.
So then we spent the whole Sunday cleaning both trucks, which was fun.
It is a beautiful day in Las Vegas. Cousin Rick and the Hoff made it to LA last night. They drove over to pick up our client Daniel's 1971 Bahama Blue Poly Bronco. We were asked by our partners at Blueprint Engines to showcase that in their booth. It has the Blueprint Engines Maxlider Brothers Special Edition Bronco 306 that they make specifically for us.
So after we got the Broncos cleaned up and ready to go, it's time to load in on Monday, and we were gonna get to see Sema in all its glory for the first time as not just a spectator, but an exhibitor.
And you can't just go on in. Oh no. No, no, no. It doesn't matter who you are. Who was next to us trying to get in?
Yeah, it was Larry Dixon, top fuel NHRA driver, and he's standing there just as frustrated as the rest of us.
And so he decides he's just gonna jump cut, whatever you want to call it, cutsies, and just go in. And so he has a dragster and it was just on casters. So he starts pushing it in And out of nowhere comes,
The Rock of the security team.
he was like, no, get out of here. And then into bickering went, and then I seen Larry Dixon tuck his tail between his legs and pull his car back out.
But they let us in.
Then it was our turn to come in.
I still want to throw up. This is about the most surreal, unbelievable thing I've ever experienced.
So if it wasn't chaotic enough trying to get through there, I needed a lot of spotters helping me because this truck's big, it's hard to maneuver. Old Wingnut here gets in front of the truck, and I was thinking he's gonna spot me, and what's he do? Now he pulls out his phone and he figures now's the time to do a video.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Eric from Maxlider Brothers Custom, and if I look nervous, it's because I am. Because we're trying to wheel this big, bad four-door Bronco through the convention center. And it is one hairy ordeal. We're trying to fit this thing in places it's just not supposed to go.
I figured if I was gonna get run down, that at least I'd let the world see it and we'd get it on social media, because everything we do goes on Instagram.
Ain't that the truth? Everything.
But we pull into the Yukon Gear and Axle booth and we jump out of the vehicle and just get swarmed. There's people everywhere.
SEMA's not even going on yet. It's Monday. Like, these people should be working and setting their booths up and doing stuff. What are you doing here?
And no sooner did we kind of get our faculties, but I turn around and there's the judges for the Battle of the Builders contest.
Sneak up on us.
We were humbled to have an opportunity to be at SEMA this year.
So 1 o'clock on Tuesday, they were gonna announce who made the top 40 of the Battle of the Builders. Broken into 4 categories, and we're in the truck category. First, it was the hot rod category. We weren't in that one. And then it was the tuner category.
We tried to get into that one, but we didn't have a fart can on the back of the truck, so it didn't work.
They said no. But then it was the truck category, and as they listed names, I think ours was third.
Eric Barnland and his 1966 Ford Bronco.
And just when we thought it couldn't get any better, we go back to our booth and someone comes up and grabs me by the arm and says, "Congratulations, you won."
Heck yeah, I did. Thank you. What did I win?
I thought it was a joke, but there was a whole group of people and more cameras, and they began to tell us that the Gran Turismo awards top vehicles in 5 different categories, and they decided that the 4-door Bronco was the top 4x4 of the show that year.
What's more badass than an old Ford Bronco, right? Let me hear you.
It was a feeling that I don't think we felt since we finished 4th in the country when Maxlider was actually a hard rock band.
Yeah.
Those were the days. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. So since Roush was a sponsor of the truck, we had one of their superchargers on the 4-door. They asked us to come to one of their exclusive events. So we got to go have a few drinks, rub some elbows, have some cocktail weenies. But the best was still left to come.
And Chris was really excited because he was going to get to ride in a Baja 1000 truck. BF Goodrich had qualifying going on for the Baja 1000, and they wanted us to come and hang out.
So we loaded the crew up and headed out to the racetrack to watch them do qualifying for the Baja, which was amazing. If you've never experienced being around Baja trucks or anything like that, it's a completely different thing. Being there to watch it was awesome, but I couldn't wait for the end of it. So they say, "Chris, time to suit up." So they had to get our fire suits on and everything and cram us into this truck.
Well, I wasn't crammed. You were kind of crammed in the back seat.
Completely crammed.
We're jumping, we're twisting,
thought
we're on 2 wheels.
We thought we were getting 50 feet off the ground. The driver hops in. We're all decked out in gear, right? The driver hops in with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth and didn't have nothing on. He's just wearing jeans and a t-shirt. He's like, "Boys, you ready to go to Mexico?"
What a finale to an incredible day. And we head home, turn on the TV, and what do we see on Velocity Channel? There's the 4-door Bronco with Dave Kindig and Kev Dog talking about the build.
Yeah, that was, we weren't expecting that. I mean, all of the things that happened the first day, and then we end up seeing the truck on TV at night. That was pretty awesome.
We were very blessed with an incredible day one. And at one point, a guy even stuck a microphone in my face and said, "Here,
talk, which you never want to say to me, obviously.
So when you build the baddest Bronco in the world, it's got to have the baddest power plant. And our good friends at Roush Performance stepped up and helped us put a supercharger on top of this Coyote 5-liter engine. And it turned out incredible. You'll notice everything is placed in here with intention, but not just with intention so that it looks good, intention so that you can service it and work on it long term.
There was a lot of crazy things going on all week long. Rachel DeBarro stopped by to shoot a segment for Velocity Channel. We had coverage from news outlets in London and Dubai, magazines, and it was an incredible week, but none of it would have been possible without some incredible sponsors along the way. People like BF Goodrich, who hooked us up with the KM2 tires that were on that rig.
Roush that hooked us up with the supercharger for it. Wet Sounds hooked us up with the whole complete stereo system that went into it.
James Duff helped us with the bumpers.
E-Pass steering with the electronic power steering that went on the truck.
And most importantly, Mike from MJR Industries, who we have since partnered with to launch a brand new company, Blackbeard Broncos.
That's how big it got.
So the SEMA show is only accessible for people in the automotive industry. The outside public can't actually get in. So they started this incredible event called SEMA Ignited, which is a parade on Friday where all of the builds of the show get to parade out of the convention center into a parking lot, and it turns into a huge party. We got to drive the 4-door Bronco through the parade.
And the 2-door.
And the 2-door Bronco.
Hey, what's up? It's Eric from Maxlider Brothers Customs, and we are getting ready for SEMA Ignite 2017. We pulled both Broncos out from different doors. We waited 45 minutes to get out of the building, and both of our Maxlider Brothers Customs Broncos are side by side. That is so cool. We're so excited.
But we made it to the parade, into the parking lot for the party, and we began to reflect on the most amazing week we'd had up to that point as a custom car builder. It was even cooler because the entire team got to experience it with us. We shut the shop down so that everyone can come to Las Vegas to see the 4-door Bronco there at the show and see the caliber of builds that it was going to be mixed in with. And they had a great time, we had a great time, and we knew that there was only one thing to do, and that was build an even badder Bronco the next year. Folks, we're just getting started.